Texans and Seahawks won a contest. The rookie Deshaun Watson became the first rook to throw for 400 yards in a game and rush for 50. He also set the record for most passing touchdowns in a player's first 7 games with 19, topping the previous mark held by Kurt Warner. But it wasn't enough. Russell Wilson of the Seahawks threw the game-winning touchdown to Jimmy Graham with 21 seconds left in the game. Wilson would pass for a career-high 452 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 pick. Brian McFadden joining us now to break down the contest. How would you assess what Russell Wilson did in this back-and-forth affair?
You know what? Me personally, I'm not surprised. We were actually together getting ready to watch that last touchdown winning drive for Russell, and I told you, don't worry. This is why Russell, in my opinion, he's in that elite category. Outside of having a Super Bowl championship, basically a run play away from having 2 championships, he has been extremely consistent. And he is so calm and he's so poised. And today what we saw, when his defense could do nothing right, granted, they made a few plays here and there, but they could not get timely stops. Deshaun Watson was making play after play. But good players, I don't care what sport you're watching, when you're seeing an elite player see another guy dominate, guess what they do? They come back and go play for play.
Raise their level of play.
He raised his level of play because I felt like Deshaun Watson was going to win this ball game based on his performance and what he was doing. Russell was literally sitting on the sideline. Deshaun come with a scoring drive. He come back with a scoring drive. Deshaun go right back. Russell come right back. And Russell had the final say-so with that last possession. But he's been phenomenal, man. I mean, he's not in that MVP conversation right now, but he's in that elite conversation for me.
In terms of clutch guys, game-winning drives, or overtime, fourth quarter, where do you have him amongst the Bradys, the Rodgers, Wilson? Just in the clutch, not the complete game and the wins in the Super Bowl, but when the game's on the line.
Well, you know, you have to go with the guys we've seen do it over and over and over. But me personally, if I had Russell Wilson, I need a game-winning touchdown, I'm okay with him if he's in my lineup. Because what we saw today, he threw for 452 yards. You guys know the numbers. But Russell had 41 attempts. 1 big-time interception. He was able to bounce back from that. But this was a day that the Seattle Seahawks had no running game. They were one-dimensional.
Yeah.
And for the last 3 years, let's keep it real, Russell has been running for his life in the pocket. He has not had the ability to play behind a quality, stable offensive line. And he finds a way to get things done and win ball games. That offensive line today was horrible. McKissick had 4 carries for 6 yards.
Yep.
Eddie Lacy had 6 carries for 0 yards. Thomas Rawls had 6 carries for -1 yards. Yep. So outside of Russell having 4 carries for 30 yards, of course, passing plays that he improvised into running plays, they could not run the football. And you know what? He still dominated. Impressive.
Seattle still found a way to get the job done. In the end, they improved to 5-2 on the season. Stadium, we've got all your updates.